Pregame.com.
Back pregame.tv, Brady Kannon, Vegas Runner, myself, Steve Fezzik, talking Dallas, talking New Orleans. I love the Dallas Cowboys. I was on, I'm undefeated on 3 stars at pregame, gave out the over early in the week on the Dallas game against the Vikings. Hey, it was dicey, but we got there. Brady Kannon, what do you think about this game? Going to see another Dallas shootout?
I think so. I mean, Dallas doesn't have the defense. We know New Orleans does, and New Orleans can light up a team that doesn't have a very good defense. I think you're going to see some fireworks. You got the fast track. New Orleans coming off of the loss back home where they never lose. It ought to be a good one.
Now, VR, you love New Orleans. You got them to go to the Super Bowl.
Over 9 wins.
Head to the window.
Yeah, I'm already leaning against
it. One Jet loss is not going to temper your enthusiasm here. But you think maybe the New Orleans improved defense under Ryan might keep this game under?
Yeah, I think this is one of the easiest Sunday night games we've seen in a while for primetime game. I won't even. This is the kind. I've done extremely well in primetime. And this is most likely going to be a premium play. Probably both the side and the total, so I'm just going to give it to you right now for free. I absolutely love the Saints, and I love the under. I like the favorite and the under, and here's why. Only one team's going to do scoring come Sunday night, and that's your New Orleans Saints. And you need 2 teams to score to go over, especially in the 50s. And here's why Dallas can't score. If you look at that New Orleans defense, they allow a quarterback passer rating of 75.5. That's it. You're not going to have success throwing the football against them. You may have some success running the football against them, but guess what? Dallas can't run the football. So I don't think they're going to do much scoring at all. On the flip side, you look at New Orleans, they're going to have no problem at all passing the football against a Dallas defense that allows 300-plus yards per game, 64% completion percentage, and 7.2 yards per attempt. Breeze is licking his chops right now. If there's one thing this Saints team doesn't do is they do not lose at home. If there's one thing they don't do, they don't lose ATS at home. Just follow what they do. They win at home, they cover point spreads at home. This is a big game. I've been getting things from Harrah's in New Orleans for the last 3 weeks trying to get me to go down there for this Dallas game. It's that big of a game for them. Like, this city's really into this game. You got to remember. No, I may go the following week to the San Fran game. There is.
Well, that's the only thing.
Huge.
That's the only blip on the radar here for the New Orleans Saints is they have the Niners the following week.
Right.
But I think you can cancel that out a little bit because this is Sunday Night Football against America's team or maybe America's former team. But I agree with you, and I think it adds to your argument when they come home off of a loss. I mean, this team's going to be fired up.
Yeah, nothing better than having a super premium team off a loss. And, I got to tell you, my power ratings made this game 6.5. So we need to have a free play on the Sunday night game. I looked at it and said, 7 looks attractive in Dallas. And then I looked at the situation. I was like, uh-oh. And Dallas likely should have lost that game against Minnesota. Yeah. Who knows what happens if the idiot kicker makes the extra point, like he's supposed to. Maybe Dallas still wins. Maybe they don't with the pressure of having to get a touchdown. But you don't go against one of the best teams in the NFL, and I've got the Saints now, and power rating-wise, they're right there with Seattle, number 3. You do not go against this team at home, and you know what? They ain't losing if they get home field advantage throughout the playoffs.
Yeah, nobody's beating them in the NFC.
No way.
I really don't think so. Now, with the injury in Green Bay, I just don't see this team losing to any NFC team. I have them one. I have Denver, and I have the Saints right there. And I may be a little bit biased. 49ers. I admit that. I'm a little bit biased.
I've got the 49ers.
I saw Seattle beat them, and I saw Indianapolis take care of them at home. So
we'll talk about that later. Let me go ahead and make this pick official if I can. So we're going to go over Sunday night, and part of the reason for going over 53 is that I know this total is going to go higher. Everyone's going to bet this up, up, up. You look at what Dallas has done. They're going to remember that Denver game where they scored 199 points in that game. They're going to remember the most recent game, and they're like, oh, I should have gotten to that one early with the Vikings playing when it was at 47.5. And so maybe after it escalates up, we play back for a nice fat middle. Let's go ahead and lock in the over 53 for the free play right now. One part of my handicap is every Dallas game seems like the underdog covers. It's some incredible trend like 21-6. And I know my Saints are going to get 35 points in this game. Well, if they do and Dallas covers, obviously we're looking at an easy over right here. Let's go ahead and go over 53. We'll figure out what to do with it right before they kick off come Sunday night when we're seeing 55s and 10s.
What I do want to add to that, books that I've already spoken to that take local action said they're already getting straight bets on this over, that come Sunday they expect the over ticket count and money bet to be up there with the most lopsided bet side. You know how always it's the sides getting most of the action and the parlays and teasers are with the totals. They expect this Sunday night total to be right up there with 1 or 2 as the most heavily one-sided bet.
You've got
plays.
2 of the most prolific offenses in the NFL.
Yeah.
So everybody's seeing that. It makes sense.
Line is going to shoot up. But disclaimer, if I give out Sunday Dallas money line, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
We're still, and a disclaimer for me as well.
It's 53, right?
If you see me coming up to the station or the coast and I'm asking for a limit bet under 55.5, and people are like, "Well, I thought you liked the over," and I said I did at 53. Now I like the under.
Price is everything, people.
The price is right, folks. Just ask anyone who bet the total on Dallas, Minnesota. 47.5 to 51 lands 50. Stay with us here, pregame.tv. We're going to be breaking down one more video, NFL Power Ratings mid-season top teams. Stay with us.